You see those like and subscribe buttons? You should totally show them some love and ring that little bell icon while you're at it. That way, you'll be the first to know when I upload more amazing content. Now, let's get back to it. Irrational fears are a part of life, whether it's as simple as thinking every plane you get on is going to crash, or as ridiculous as imagining a snake slithering through the pipes and into your toilet while you pee. Those irrational fears are usually just that, irrational. I say usually because this image exists. Turns out someone actually had a water snake living inside their toilet. I just hope they spotted it first and didn't mistake its brown coloring for something else, because being bitten this way would result in an interesting story at the ER. They say girls wear too much makeup these days, but there's only one way of finding out. And that's to perform a WWE-style smackdown and see how much makeup comes off. This hilarious image is what happened when one over-enthusiastic boyfriend decided it would be a good idea to suplex his unsuspecting girlfriend into the bed. She may be laughing now, but by the looks of things, her soul actually left her body and is now permanently imprinted onto the mattress. There's nothing more embarrassing than falling over in public, but if you're going to do it, you may as well do it in style. For an example of how not to do that, just take a look at this guy, who lost his footing while shoveling snow. As soon as he realizes he's mere moments away from toppling over, he starts flailing around like Bambi on ice. The hilarious clip is only 10 seconds long, but it honestly feels like this guy's epic slip goes on for 10 years. His petty attempts to use the shovel to steady himself only result in more ridiculousness, and he ends up tossing the tool aside in an effort to claw back his remaining dignity. Although he doesn't end up actually hitting the deck, the whole thing is still embarrassing enough to make you want to lock yourself indoors for the rest of eternity. If you're a cat lover, there's one essential item you'll need to make sure your feline friends can get about without you opening and closing the door 24/7. A cat flap. Duh. But what happens when you own a cat and a horse who coincidentally thinks it's a cat? Well, this apparently. I love how the horse is just standing there like, what, did I use the wrong door? His owner may have her hands on her hips like Mammy Two Shoes from Tom and Jerry, but I bet she's secretly struggling to keep a straight face at the sheer ridiculousness of this situation. They say learning to drive is like riding a bike. Once you've mastered it, you've got it for life. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't be on high alert at all times. Just by user Madam Snack about on highways is into the windshield. Those Final Destination, or at least expecting it, the camera can capture some truly beautiful moments of unfiltered emotion. Other times though, best picture ever taken of me. Other times though, a candid photo can be more like this. This unfortunate image was posted on Reddit by the girl in the photo, alongside the caption, "This is the worst picture ever taken of me." I can't say I know her personally, but I must say I'm inclined to believe her. It's the expression that really sells it for me, and the posture is totally saying, yeah, I'm peeing in the pool right now, what are you gonna do about it? With lockdowns all around the world forcing hairdressers and salons to shut up shop for the time being, many of us have had to turn to DIY tutorials to keep our hair in check. After watching a few YouTube videos about how to cut your own bangs, you might feel like you'll be a natural when you pick up the scissors first time. DIY hairdressing. At first, Yang screams because she realizes she's accidentally cut her hand with the scissors, but it's only when she looks up at her own reflection that she sees the true horror. Yup, that's one mistake that can't be undone. Thankfully, she soon sees the funny side and collapses into fits of laughter. She might be laughing the pain away for now, but realization is bound to set in soon enough. Looks like someone's gonna find a new love for the beanie hat. Phew, I thought I was having a bad day, but that's a real corker. Have any of you guys ever had an epic fail as bad as that? Maybe you decided to try your hand at